What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video we're going to be talking all about profit strategies on Bybit. Now so many of you guys have actually been asking about different ways to make profit on Bybit, and I thought why not put together a simple way of some tactics, tips and techniques that you can actually go ahead and make some pretty decent profit trading on Bybit. Now it's going to be a simple breakout strategy, setting your stop loss fairly tight in today's episode, but nonetheless it's actually going to be a really valuable episode. And if you have just started trading on Bybit, or maybe you've been trading for a while and even making some profit, this video is going to be very helpful for you without a shadow of a doubt. So if you haven't already, smash up the thumbs up, subscribe for more cryptocurrency videos, and be sure to leave a comment down below to be entered into the Trezor storage device giveaway. Every single Monday I pick one random video, pick one random comment, so the more comments you leave on my videos throughout the week, the more chance you have of winning the Trezor storage device. So as I said before, today's video is going to be all about profit taking techniques. So as I mentioned earlier before, today's video is going to be all about Bybit and all about making profit on Bybit. If you haven't already, make sure to click the link down below in the description and sign up with my Bybit link. You actually get $60 for free if you deposit 0.2 Bitcoin or more, which is a really great offer because you can trade with that $60 on pretty much whatever leverage you want and actually get free margin to trade with on Bybit. It's a really great offer they're having. I don't know how long it's going to be going on for, but you should definitely take advantage of it. Free money is free money, right? So today's video, I'm going to be going over some pretty decent trading tactics with Bybit and give you a little bit of an insight as to how some traders like to trade with leverage. If you didn't already know, leverage trading is just taking an amount of let's say Bitcoin in this example that you have, and trading with leverage. So it allows you to trade with more Bitcoin than you actually have, and of course you can potentially make more profits as opposed to just trading with the small amount that you have. Of course, there's many more risks that come along with leverage trading. As long as you set your stop losses though, and you're aware of these risks, there's no reason why anyone can't leverage trade though. So without further ado, let's jump into the video. I'm sure you guys are all waiting for these crazy tactics on how you can make $1 million in about 3.6 minutes, but let's jump into the video. So right now I am on Bybit, and I'm actually going to be taking a look at some pretty decent tactics we can use to go ahead and make some profit. Right now the Bitcoin price is currently at around $9,450, and we're kind of trading in between these two ranges here, give or take $9,000 to about $10,000. So when we are actually trading in a set zone, it allows some potential trade setups to actually go ahead and you can set them up to potentially profit a fairly decent amount. There's two real levels I'm going to be looking at here and two real trades that you could set up. Now to do this, you would probably, well, the easiest way to do it is to have two Bybit accounts. So if you've already got one Bybit account, just click the link down in the description, get yourself a second one, and you can actually trade fairly nicely with two accounts. You can do, for example, a short-term short trade on one account and a long-term long trade on the other account. That way wherever the market goes, you're covered for profit for both ways, and it's really useful and actually really profitable. So one way you could do it is you could trade the breakout or the breakdown. This is basically where if we cross above this level here at about $10,000, you can enter a long trade and actually ride the wave up. Another way you can do it is enter a trade down here after we pass down below 8,900 and enter a short trade. You can also do it many other ways. For example, if you were to enter up here when we wicked above this 9,900 level, you could enter here and hopefully ride Bitcoin up with a tight stop loss of about 1 or 2%, depending on your kind of interest on risk. Again here you could enter at about 8,800, just below this wick on a short position, and ride Bitcoin down with a tight stop loss here of about 8,930 with about a 1 to 2% stop loss on that. You could also flip it around and do it the complete other way. If you think Bitcoin's going to remain in this range here, you could also set it to when it comes down to this price. If it does, if it comes down to around $8,940, you could enter a long trade and hopefully ride it up to this upper extension of this wick here at about $9,800. With that amount of price change, you could actually make some serious profit. That's around a 10% price difference, and trading on leverage, that is easily a good few $1,000s, even if you're not trading with a huge amount of money. So that's pretty much one of the tactics I had. I'm going to be covering the first option though, trading the breakout in today's example. But if you'd like me to show many more examples, just leave a comment down below as well, so you can win this. Not only that, but you can be entered into more giveaways on the channel. And also just leave me a comment down below if you'd like to see any more Bybit tutorials or Bybit profit trading tactic videos. So one way you could do this, of course, you're going to need a Bybit account, which the link is down in the description. Let's say we wanted to trade the breakout. Let's say we think the Bitcoin price is going to test about here and completely break out and go up to 11,000 or even back up to 14,000, something like that. You could actually set your buy order for around about above this extension of the wick here, or if you wanted to be extremely safe, you could set it above this wick extension here, which would be about 11,400, give or take. So let's say we want to be extremely safe and we want to ride the wave up to 11,000 or even higher. Doing this, the profit may not be the maximum you could get, for example, compared to if you entered here, obviously, but it is a safer way to do it. So you could in fact go ahead and set an entry point. I'm just going to use an entry point here of $10,022. So I would go over to Bybit, I would go on to conditional, this is what I'm going to be using, and I would like a entry price of $10,022. However, the trigger price is basically when you want Bybit to put your order onto the order books. The trigger price, I would probably use something like something a little bit below, let's say $10,015. So when the market hits $10,015, Bybit will put your order, your limit order, on the books of $10,022, so that can go ahead and get fulfilled. You can even play with these margins. This is purely just for an example purpose of the video. Then you can choose what you want to trade with. I'm going to do 10x leverage, and I'm going to trade with 100% of my account balance. I have about 0.184 Bitcoin on this account. This is one of my Bybit accounts, so I can actually trade with 1.8. Since it's 10x leverage, if I've got 0.1 Bitcoin, you can trade with effectively 1 Bitcoin. I've got 0.18 Bitcoin, so I can trade as if I have 1.8 Bitcoin. You would then simply go and hit buy long, and then this would come up. So order price 10,022, trigger price 10,015. As I said before, the order price is around here. The trigger price is a little bit lower, about here. Let's run through this. Order value 1.8 Bitcoin. Your actual cost out of your pocket is 0.18. The available margin, the same thing. Position leverage 10x. The stop loss we can set going into the future. Coming down here, the market price and the anticipated liquidation price, it does not give for now. However, this is a fairly good way to go ahead and set up your trade. If you did want to short Bitcoin, you could go over here and set it for, let's say, 8,860. Let's say that, for example. So you go over here, 8,860. The trigger price 8,658. Something like that. You can, of course, this is just for demo purposes. These numbers are completely bogus. I wouldn't use them. I'm just using it for this video. Well, I've lost my train of thought now. So limit price 8,860. The trigger price is that. So at this price, Bybit will put an order of this price. If my phone wouldn't go off, that's extremely rude. With 100%. So I would be trading with 1.8 Bitcoin, and you just click sell short. The same thing will come up again, exactly the same. So there's actually a lot of potential here with the trade on Bybit. As I pretty much outlined in today's video, if you have two accounts, you can use one account to trade the breakout, and you could use a second account to actually trade the breakdown. So having two accounts on Bybit is actually really useful, and you can potentially get a lot of profit from it. Let's say you only want to trade with like 0.5 Bitcoin or 0.1 Bitcoin. You could split that in half, put half on one account, half on the other account, claim the bonuses as well, and pretty much happy days, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to join the Bybit link down in the description and the top pinned comment. If you deposit 0.2 Bitcoin or more, you're actually going to get $60 free, which you can trade with to your heart's content. So that is pretty much it for today's video, guys. I mean, I've covered pretty much everything. If we want to take a look at the Bitcoin price, I do think we are going to be going above 11,000 in the near future. However, we may have a pullback to this 200-day moving average, that definitely would not be wouldn't be surprising, to be honest. That's pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, it will enter you into the Tracer giveaway. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about this strategy, if you have any strategies of your own, and if you've been making any profits with Bybit. I would love to hear it. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.